let's go ahead and move on to topic number two. I'm really excited about one of the best actors in the game right now, and that is with Mr. Will Smith. Looks like he has a new film coming, and I'm excited. Pretty much everything he touches is gold. Not everything, we're gonna talk about that too. But I got the report right here from Deadline as well. It says hot package, fast and loose with Will Smith and Helmer David Leitch firing up bids for STX Films Westbrook in 87 North. And this is another exclusive, Fast and Loose, a drama that has Deadpool 2 and Hobbs and Shaw Helmer, David Leitch directing and Will Smith starring, has become the subject of a major bidding battle that started yesterday and is playing out today. Script by John and Eric Hober, Meg and Red, was originally developed by STX Films when Leitch was on a board as producer and there was no star. And now that Leitch is the Helmer and Smith is ready to make his next year star vehicle after he teams up with Anton Fuqua and the runaway slave drama Emancipation for Apple, the project has blown up since the decision was made to show up to the studios and streamers. Now, do y'all know what this is about right here?
I read it right before I got on. I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie.
I am too. Here's the log line. After the leader of an upper echelon criminal organization suffers memory loss from an attack, he reunites with his crew only to find that things aren't what he thinks they are. When John Riley Smith wakes up in Tijuana after being left for dead with absolutely no memory, he follows a string of clues to uncover his identity, discovering he's been living two different lives. One as a super successful crime kingpin, surrounded by beautiful women, expensive toys, and a lavish lifestyle, and the other as an undercover CIA agent, but with a puny salary, no family or home life whatsoever, and zero trappings of success. The problem is he can't remember which of these two personas is his true identity, and more importantly, which life he really wants to live. OneTakeBigDog, I'm coming to you first. This sounds amazing. What do you think, sir? What do you think?
Listen, you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like Bad Boys meets Pursuit of Happiness, and he don't know which path to take. That's what it sounds like to me. A lot of people don't know this, but Will Smith is not only my favorite actor. Will Smith is a person I would call my hero. Okay, anything Will Smith does, I'm all for it. Even in his worst films, he's still great to me. So just the thought of him having to pick basically being Mike Lowry or the guy who sleeps in a bathroom with his kid, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Already. Larry, what you got, man? What you got?
Oh man. I don't think I want to sleep in the bathroom with my kid. I think I'll be the other dude. I think I'll be Mike Lowry. I might have to rub my ears a little bit and say woo-saw. I might have to woo-saw a little bit, but yeah, man, it sounds like it's gonna be good. It's interesting that there's a bidding war going on for this thing right now. And I'm curious who's going to get it because, the fact that they opened it up to the studios and the streamers is going to be interesting because we already know that he had a successful, straight up Netflix movie that he did. What was it, about 2 years ago?
Yeah, the Orcs, Bright. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like Netflix did him right. I mean, they put a fair amount of marketing behind it and really pushed it for a good while before it came out. And when it came out, it was right there on top of the Netflix list. And so I feel like, because I know sometimes these bidding wars are just about money, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes it's about other things as well, as far as, when the movie can get made and how quickly it can get made, where it may, sometimes I guess where too, but I think mostly it's when and so I'm curious to know, who's going to get this thing. I would really love to be a fly on the wall for some of these negotiations and just see how they plan out. But I'm really hoping this goes to a streamer and not to the theaters. Because
go ahead.
I mean, I don't think it's going to get made. It's probably not getting made until next year. You know,
like it, yeah.
So it may be. I mean, it may be that we're back in the theaters, but I won't be.
I got you. Now, as far as you're saying, like a bidding war, where it may go, it says sources said most everybody is in on this one, including Warner Brothers, Paramount, MGM, and Sony, with the streamers now in the mix. Leach and Kelly McCormick will produce for 87 North, and Smith, his co-president and head of motion pictures, John Moan, and James Lasseter, who's like the Pixar guy, are producing with Westbrook Studios. Westbrook Studios is Will Smith's studio. And so, you know, all those studios right there are going for it, man. Also, this is David Leitch right here. If no one knows what he looks like, he's going to be the director. Of course, everybody knows, you know, he did the Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Right.
Of course, everybody else knows, everybody knows who Will Smith is, of course. But I'm really looking forward to this too. I was trying to show y'all what he did, David Leitch, but I don't have it. I don't have it pulled up.
Didn't he also do Deadpool too?
Right.
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, I'm cool with that because I mean we know that Will Smith has some good comedy timing and so I'm hoping that it is funny with a fair amount of action to it, which it seems like it is. It seems like the whole thing with losing your memory and sort of figuring out your way through things again and figuring out who you are, what you are, really lends itself to some comedic, you know, situations. And then the fact that the dude is supposed to be a CIA agent and the head of a drug organization seems like there's going to be all kinds of action built in there. So I think this thing is, I mean, as far as a movie for Will Smith, this seems like it's, I mean, I don't know if they actually wrote it for him, but it sounds like this movie was written with him in mind.
Right.
You know?
Yes, sir. I think it's a perfect marriage. Now, David Leitch, he did the first John Wick. He did Atomic Blonde. I didn't care for this movie, but I did like the action. The action was dope in Atomic Blonde. And like you said, OneTakeBigDog, he did do Deadpool 2. And you know, he's had his hand in all of these stunts. So he knows what he's doing. And you know, my only concern, I just don't want this to be like this movie right here, Gemini Man, because this was no, this was horrible.
Gosh, please,
well,
no.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just wasn't good. It bombed at the box office at the $138 million budget, and they only made 173 million worldwide. So that's
it was doomed from the start.
That was a stinker. I mean, it wasn't like you said. It wasn't like it was complete garbage. It just wasn't that good.
Yeah,
it's 10 years too late. 10 years too late.
And so the reason why I brought that up is because when I was
better than Wild Wild West.
Oh hell yeah! everything is better than that. Everything is better than that. But when I was reading the synopsis for this, and I was like, it sounds good, but I thought about Gemini Man. I was like, Gemini sounded and looked good too. I was like, oh, he got the guns and the training and the spy and the espionage and and it can't, you know, it ended up with Gemini Man. Yeah. So I hope it doesn't. You know, fail us. But again, guys, right here, Deadline. You can go and check that out. There's a full link to that.
This one, but you know, this movie here seems like it has a real story. It seems like it has a real plot and a real story. Gemini Man seemed like a gimmick. The whole thing, the whole premise of the movie seemed gimmicky, where this one actually seems like it actually has a story.
I would have preferred Gemini Man without the whole younger him chasing after. Like, just give me a regular him being a spy or whatever. But the other stuff, nah, I'm straight on that.
Yeah,
I got you. Well, yeah, so that's that brings us to the end of topic number 2.